The top 10 best luxury SUVs 2023/2024. Back in 1975, the then all-new Porsche 911 Turbo, with its voluptuous flared fenders and whale-tail rear spoiler, set the benchmark in supercar performance. Powered by a 3.0-liter air-cooled turbocharged flat-six engine, developing 260 HP, it could sprint from 60 miles per hour from standstill in 5.5 seconds. Lavish, load-hauling SUVs are dominating the current market, doing so with engines developing at least twice that early Porsche's output while being able to blast from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3.8 seconds. Put that original 911 Turbo up against, say, an all-electric 830 horsepower GMC Hummer SUV, and the Porsche would be left in the dust. Today's coolest, fastest, and most powerful, and most utilitarian performance machines are SUVs. And unlike the 911 Turbo, they can even play in the dirt. Before we begin our journey, we'd like to give you a warm welcome. Here, we bring you the newest information about luxury SUVs. So, without waiting any longer, let's start right away. Here are our top 10 models in the category by ascending order of output. 1. Audi RS Q8. A Lamborghini Urus for half the price? That's the appeal of Audi's flagship SUV, the 591 horsepower RS Q8. Powered by pretty much the same 4.0-liter twin turbocharged V8 you'll find under the hood of the Raging Bull's SUV, Lamborghini's Urus S makes 657 horsepower. The super-fast RS Q8 can hit 60 miles per hour from 0 in just 3.7 seconds and top out at a limited 155 miles per hour. And its 590 pound-feet of torque gives the big-grilled Audi simply astonishing mid-range thrust. This is a true supercar SUV with a soundtrack to match. It also handles beautifully, aided by adaptive air suspension and RS-specific damper tuning, laser-precise steering, and pizza-sized ceramic stoppers that span 17.3 inches in the front. Think of the Audi RS Q8 as a velvet-covered Hummer on 23-inch rims for $126,995. 2. Bentley Bentayga Speed. Presenting the mighty Bentley Bentayga Speed and its potent twin turbocharged W12 with 626 horsepower. The only other 12-pot luxury SUV you can buy these days has the Spirit of Ecstasy on the bow, and that's built for comfort rather than speed. And speed is what the Bentayga delivers in spades. 0 to 60 miles per hour comes up in 3.8 seconds. The turbine-like 664 feet-pounds of thrust, all of it available from just 1,500 RPM, does not diminish until it hits speeds of 190 miles per hour max. Bentley's dynamic ride air suspension does its best to keep this 5,529-pound heavyweight from leaning through curves. But the Speed's handling is still more relaxed than athletic. Revel in the baronial cabin and benefit from the 12-cylinder Brawn from $267,325. 3. Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. The very definition of a hot rod luxury SUV is Porsche's insanely rapid Cayenne Turbo GT Coupe. Adding to the 4.0-liter power and rear-biased all-wheel drive is Porsche's brilliance at making things go fast. And the best news? Arriving this summer is the primped and preen Turbo GT with maximum power up to 650 horsepower, the capability of 0 to 60 miles per hour sprinting in 3.1 seconds, and a top speed that's just a whisker under 190 miles per hour. This 2024 GT is still not offered as a slant-back coupe, but the front end has had a makeover that includes a new hood and fender design with Taken-style headlights. Go-Fast features include a new air suspension, standard carbon ceramic composite brakes, and a rear axle steering. If it wasn't the performance SUV benchmark before, this latest variant surely will be. From $197,950. 4. Lamborghini Urus Performant. Yes, Lamborghini Urus Performant, the new 657 horsepower variant of the marquee's most commercially successful model lineup in history, can go fast. Very fast. Fast as in 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.1 seconds and 190 miles per hour flat out thanks to its 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8. Fast as in setting a new production SUV world record on the 12.5-mile Pikes Peak course, shattering the previous record by nearly 18 seconds. But what sets this angry appliance of an SUV apart is its otherworldly handling. Most of the changes that turn the regular Urus into a performant are aimed at making it carve curves faster and with more authority. The stock air suspension was jettisoned in favor of coil springs to allow finer tuning, and the front and rear tracks got widened while the ride height dropped by close to an inch. Think of it as a Lamborghini Huracan with room for kids and canine from $260,000. 5. Mercedes-AMG EQE SUV. Two numbers tend to grab your attention like a punch in the solar plex when discussing the merits of Mercedes' first all-electric SUV to wear the fabled AMG Performance badge. Those figures would be 677 and 738. The former is the amount of horsepower delivered by this swoopy-bodied sport ute equipped with the must-have AMD Dynamic Plus package. The second conveys the pound-feet of torque that its twin electric motors produce. According to AMG, the EQE SUV covers 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds, which is impressive for a nearly 6,000-pound family hauler. And with AMG Active Ride Control air suspension with adaptive dampening and active roll stabilization, the 2024 EQE SUV will slice through turns with true purpose and agility. Electrifying indeed, from $110,000 estimated. 6. Aston Martin DBX 707. Runner-up in Rob Report's 2003 Car of the Year showdown, Aston Martin's 697 HP DBX 707 has one superlative claim to fame. It's simply the world's most powerful super-luxe non-electrified SUV, powered by an AMG massaged 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8, paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission. The posh and redefined vehicle makes its brutal personality known the instant you stand on the gas and rush from standstill to 60 miles per hour in a blistering 3.1 seconds. And you don't stop rushing until the speedometer's needle is kissing the 193 mile per hour mark. The DBX 707's rock out of a catapult acceleration is matched by truly dynamic handling, with a poise, balance, and agility that's normally reserved for Aston Martin sports cars. And of course, no other performance SUV looks this gorgeous, from $239,086. 7. Ferrari Purosangue. As we exhorted in our recent first drive review of Ferrari's Purosangue, just don't call it an SUV. A crossover? Yes. A 2+2 fastback? Even better. But with modern SUVs coming in a pick and mix of shapes and sizes, this spectacular new 4-seat tall-bodied Ferrari certainly qualifies to be considered in the category, though seemingly from another planet. Powered by a thundering, naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12, making 725 horsepower, this 4,482-pound projectile can rocket from a standstill to 62 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds and hit a top speed of 193 miles per hour, while the steering is a little too bland and lifeless for our liking. The Purosangue, that's thoroughbred in Italian, tears through corners with all the poise, agility, and balance of, well, a Ferrari. The ultimate SUV? You bet. From $393,350. 8. BMW XM Label Red. Just when you thought BMW's fastest MSUV, the 644 horsepower plug-in hybrid XM was a rocket ship. The new XM Label Red is soon to arrive as the biggest, baddest bimmer yet, packing 738 horsepower. It's the most powerful street-legal BMW M model ever offered, and one that can lunge to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds, hit a top speed of 175 miles per hour, and whir along in electric-only mode for 30 miles. And in keeping with the Label Red moniker, this mightiest of M examples comes with big red rings around that swollen kidney grille, red stripes along the flanks and the windows, and even red accents around the new 23-inch rims. Production at BMW's South Carolina plant kicks off in August with numbers limited to just 500 examples, from $186,000 estimated. 9. GMC Hummer SUV. Okay, what it lacks in luxury, quality, and craftsmanship. The interior's plastic is ubiquitous. This all-electric 2024 GMC Hummer SUV makes up for an otherworldly performance. And in our book, otherworldly relates to an 8,600-pound Leviathan being able to charge from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds and reach 100 miles per hour in 9.0 seconds. But don't think of this new Hummer SUV as simply a Hummer pickup with a sport ute body. Its wheelbase is 8.9 inches shorter for starters. It's also lighter, courtesy of a number of battery modules being reduced from 24 to 20. That means a cut in output from the pickup's 1,000 horsepower to 830 horsepower for the SUV, but with GMC's aptly named WTF launch control coming standard on the vehicle, off-the-line acceleration will still bring tears to your eyes. From $106,645. 10. Lotus Electra R. Lotus's first ever SUV, the all-electric Electra, isn't due stateside until next year, so information is a little sparse. Yet, we do have a bit of tantalizing intel. According to the little car maker that can, the flagship Electra R, with its 112 kWh battery pack, will continue with a jaw-dropping 905 horsepower and 726 feet-pounds of torque. Pedal to the metal will result in a dash from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.95 seconds. If that number doesn't set this exceedingly stylish crossover apart, the technology will. Its standout features include a 2-speed transmission, a digital cockpit run by state-of-the-art gaming software, and a 2,160-watt KEF sound system with 23 speakers, from $153,000 estimated. And there you have it, the elite roster of the top 10 best luxury SUVs for the year 2023 and 2024. As the automotive landscape continues to evolve, these exceptional vehicles stand as the epitome of opulence, performance, and innovation. Stay tuned with us for more insights into the world of luxury SUVs and beyond. Thank you for joining us.